I am so excited to be back here in your newsfeed somewhere, probably maybe an email, maybe on LinkedIn, maybe on Facebook, who knows? Somewhere I hope that you are seeing us right now. I am Lisa Harris. I am an author, a storyteller, and a narrative coach certified in narrative therapy. I'm also the CEO and founder of Lisa Harris and Company. We are a personal development and coaching business that connects, guides, and transforms women's lives through the power of storytelling. And we are back with our final event of our fall series. And I know I'm not here alone. You see this beautiful woman, intelligent woman next to me, and I'll introduce her in a moment. But we're back for our final event. It is called My Career, Superpower, Purpose, and Change. I think that was in the right order. Either way, it's going to be a powerful event. And we had a similar event last year on an online series, and a lot of women really appreciated the raw and very real conversations we are having about ourselves, our talents, and the whole career journey that we experience as working women. And so we have this event back, and it's going to be on Thursday, November 17th from 7 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I'm lucky to say Central because we have a lot of women across the country who are joining our online series. So this space is unique to the platform. So we are a storytelling platform as well as narrative coaching. But these events are unique in the fact that there really are these open conversations where our co-hosts, women in our community and throughout the country, share bits and pieces of their lived experiences and how it relates to the topic at hand. And today, I have this lovely woman joining me, and she is one of our co hosts for our final event of the series. So I'd like to introduce you to Nicole Fredricks Jackson. Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Lisa. It is so good to be here with you always.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so delighted to have you in this series. And it's going to be a really powerful one from what the bits and pieces that I'm getting from everybody in the co host team. It's going to be a really interesting combination of stories and experiences. And I know that our audience is really going to resonate with a lot of things that you talk about. So, first and foremost, why don't you share with our audience a little bit more about you?
I would love to. Well, I am the CEO and founder of Leader Method Coaching, where I help corporate professionals move to that next level of leadership, to move into that space before they even have the title. I do that through coaching assessments, and I'm excited to say it here first. Next Level Leader Academy, which I will launch this winter, and I am so excited. Like, it's going to be so much fun, and so I'm very excited.
Oh, I'm so thrilled for you. I know that you have been on your own journey, which I'm sure you'll share pieces at the event. But even here today, it's exciting to watch you. Since I first met you, and honestly, maybe you have a better recollection than I do. I know it's been a minute now that we've known each other, but you've been really evolving in this coaching space and finding your people who you resonate with and who resonate with you, that I know that you are powerful in being able to help them to the next level. So it's been fun to watch.
Oh, I love that. Yes, I reached out to you when I was looking at doing a retreat
That's
last year,
right.
but
That's right.
COVID got in the way, and so the retreat didn't happen. It will down the line, but yes, that is where we were introduced through the power of relationship. So a friend said, "You've got to talk to Lisa," and I talked to Lisa, and I feel like we've known each other now for 100 years.
I know that's how it works, right? Especially when you have that connection with somebody right away. It's amazing, and I feel really grateful for our entrepreneurial community, our professional community here in the Twin Cities. Which, to those who don't know Nicole, she's here in the Twin Cities with me. But our community is really strong, and especially the women who are in a lot of the similar spaces that we are. Do a wonderful job of connecting other women to each other, and so I feel particularly grateful for that because we've connected through that. So it's just been really amazing. So maybe you can tell our audience just a little. You talked about the work that you do today and how you help to up level those leaders. Can you share maybe a little bit more about your prior background, maybe what led you to this, or
Yeah.
even kind of walking us, maybe tiptoeing us into what they might hear on November 17th. However you want to take it, wherever you take it is perfectly wonderful.
Yeah. Well, so I am a lawyer by trade, and I'm a lawyer turned doctor of leadership is I guess one way to phrase it. So I have my doctorate in educational leadership, as well as I have a executive coaching certificate through the Bridges coaching method, and I'm pursuing a ICF level 2 accreditation in executive coaching through the Center for Executive Coaching. And it's been just an incredible journey, which has really kind of transitioned and informed things. But I am someone who has always been open to change in my career, which is one of our topics. I'm not the one leading that one, but it is a piece that really speaks to me is being willing to pivot and change when the timing is right. And one of the things that's within our conversation that we're going to have for this event is definitely the topic of burnout and how we have all used that to kind of be, in some ways, our superpower. Because I mean, instead of using it as something against us, we took it and we made it into something more. So for me, I had worked in the legal space for 20 plus years, had a great portion of it as an attorney, another portion in education, and ended up just deciding to go. I was burnt out, and ended up taking on. I ended up starting my own business, and it didn't start as coaching. It started as consulting,
Yeah,
or like I still do it. It's legal consulting for a medical device startup company, and I absolutely love doing that work. But I do it on a very part-time basis because I feel so very called to help humans, successful humans, and successful professionals really step into that next level of who they are. Because for me, it's about, and I wish I had more of this, I think, when I was going through the rigors of
yeah,
career, where really having that knowledge of, and I think I had it, but I don't know that I utilized it maybe as much as I should have, which was you need to be the leader that you want to be in the future, right? Like, don't wait for the position, be that person now.
right.
And so that has been such a driving force in my career. But outside of career, I also have all the demands that everyone else has because we all bring baggage to our professional endeavors. So I'm both and, right? Like I
Exactly.
am an ambitious woman, career woman, coach. I'm also a partner, a spouse, a friend, a daughter, all of the things that we have. And those always put on us a little bit of that pressure, right? Like not in a bad way, but it pulls us a bit. And so sometimes it's a matter of really stepping into purpose and kind of redefining what that is for ourselves and looking at the things that we're talking about, which is change, our superpower, a little bit of burnout. Excuse me, are you gonna be okay, Lisa?
Excuse me. Go figure, right in the middle of our interview.
That's okay. That's okay.
Real
Hey,
deal.
it's life, right? This is what happens.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so really, I think one of the things that's always impacted me, in a thing that I think we need to add more of in kind of that leadership and executive space, is that whole person approach. And so, really, it's being a successful, conscious, and authentic leader, right? And
Exactly.
being able to acknowledge that we have these human pieces of us, but that we also have ambition as well.
I love it. And the women in our community need to hear these messages. And what I find really exciting about the women in this network and the women who are gravitating towards us. Oh my goodness. I literally am going to have a coughing attack in the middle of our interview.
Well, I can step in and at least tell you a little bit about this crew while you recover from your
I know.
which is the co-hosts that I'm with are amazing, right? So one is a doctor by trade, another one works in corporate, and the other one has started this incredible like
Yes.
side business that is just like amazing. And so to hear their stories and how they've done things um is really it shows like the people that you do attract, which is that high caliber and that individual who wants to do more with how their story plays into the roles that
Yeah.
they
And how
and
they're showing up in the world. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Well, I appreciate you for jumping in and helping me through my cough attack. This is the real deal, right? We're having this wonderful interview, and I appreciate you for sharing so much about yourself and giving me a moment to kind of catch myself. But at the end of the day, that's what I do love about the women in this network and this community is again these women who are in the mindset of growth and lifelong learners. You talk about all the things that you continue to grow in yourself, and a lot of the women in this network are similar in that fashion. But we also invite so many different kinds of women, and that's what's so beautiful is because at the end of the day, there are all these elements in our lives. There are all these things that have been impacting our lives along the way that so many people go through.
Mhm.
And it doesn't matter where you came from, what your career used to be or is today. It's good to hear from other powerful, intelligent women that are going to show us like this is real. This is who I am now. And maybe there's bits and pieces of my story that can help you. And maybe along the way, as you share with me, I can learn from you. So I'm so excited to be able to continue these events and have women like you just being very vulnerable and honest because I think it's important. We need to be able to lean into each other. And I know you serve all kinds of people. This platform specifically serves women. And I'm just honored to be able to have you, as well as the other co hosts, show up in this space in support of each other. So it's amazing. I love it. I'm super excited to hear how you guys approach this event and how you tie it all together because that's also been so amazing. This fall series is watching the women come together and get to know each other and figure out how their stories are connected and how they can, really help and share with other women. So thank you so much, Nicole. I appreciate you. And I'm just super excited for this event. I can't believe it's the last one already. It's like
I
it's
know.
just it's been a really busy year, and I thought, several months ago, November 17th seemed like a really long way away, and it's coming. It's coming real soon. So
I
thank
know we announced this in, like, May or something, and now or we knew about it in May, and all
you.
of a sudden, like, "It's here, hold on."
It's here. It's here, and we're ready. So, is there any last bit that you would like to share with anyone who's listening today about, why, especially this time of year, we are busy, right? There's so much going on. Especially if you're a mom, there's a lot going on. Even if you're not, it's just a busy time of year as we head towards holidays. So, why should women, take the time to attend this upcoming November?
I think it's this. It's because it's so important to know you're not alone. Because sometimes when we're in the midst of it, like, so busy with family and friends and work and trying to make it all happen, w we know intellectually
Yeah.
that it's not just us, but
Yeah.
sometimes until you actually hear it and it resonates with you,
Yeah.
you're like, "I don't feel so alone in this." And there's some comfort there because I know I had that back in the day, and
Yeah.
that helped me, and I hope that this in some way helps the next woman
Yeah.
moving on through whatever it is that they have going and whatever they're thinking about doing in the future.
Yeah. I love that. And I feel that too. I really do hope that women take a little time for themselves just to, it's easy now to jump online and, be able to experience some sort of community, especially if you're going through something in your career where maybe you're stuck or you're at a transition or you just need to hear another voice, another perspective about how we can navigate through all of these pieces in our lives. And career is such a big one for women like us, right? It it defines us in ways, and it's what we enjoy, and it's a part of who we are. And so, it's nice to be able to talk to other women about how that journey can look because we often don't hear about different ways that it can look and how to navigate through it. So I am so excited. I know I'm babbling now, but I really am excited. It's a fantastic group of women. Nicole's already outlined the incredible women that'll be leading this discussion as I was having my coughing attack. And thank you. Again,
Mhm.
thank you so much for
Thank you.
doing this and leading this discussion. So, everybody who's watching, we really truly hope that you join us on Thursday, November 17th from 7 to 9 p.m. And this is part of our Unveiled Beauty Holding Hands fall series, and it's our final event. So, if you haven't come, this is a great chance to be able to join us. And this event is called My Career, Superpowers, Purpose, and Change. And we hope to see you there. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lisa.
Bye.
Bye-bye.